people, and welcome once again official topic talk. Please like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell. So every time I produce the content, you'll get a notification and I'll get a view. Well, where do I start with this? Well, some time ago, possibly about a month or so back, you'll remember that Dekahegi, the epic scam of TOMOROW, decided to charge his subscribers £500 to have a ringside seat at a fight that was never going to be taking place. And unfortunately, there was a couple of people that paid the £500, and there was one particular gentleman who did pay that £500 because his son was into the BKB scene, and it was his birthday coming up, and he decided that the best present he could give his son, was to pay £500 to get a ringside seat to watch Decker fight. But unfortunately, as we all know, the fight was never going to be taking place. So therefore, not only was the gentleman out of £500 out of his pocket, but he had an upset son because he'd spent all his money that he was going to use to get his son a gift for his birthday, for a fight that was never going to happen. And as you all may well know, it was a fight for this gentleman to get his money back off Decker, and there was a lot of back and forth between the gentleman and Decker, and what was said and what wasn't said. And at the time, Decker blamed it that he was in hospital and he didn't want to communicate with people, but yet at the same time he was creating videos. Now, not only that, Decker deceived the person by actually getting somebody to claim that this person was the one that was legitimately wanting his money back. There was a lot of back and forth between the pair of them, and Decker was giving excuse after excuse after excuse, and eventually Danny Christie decided to donate a couple of tickets to his fight, as a goodwill gesture for the guy losing his £500. And it was only at that point that Decker decided, to pay that gentleman back his money. Now, brings me on to my findings now. Got brought to my attention yesterday that there's yet another scam that Decker's trying to pull off for his subscribers and people, that are vulnerable enough to fall for this. And he's recently come out and said that he's doing a movie in Newcastle, and he's spent a couple of days on the film set filming, and that's been the past 7 days. He said that, and old and bemused, I checked over his channel today and I noticed that he's added a new perk into his memberships perks on his channel. You might have to enlarge your screen to see the screen which I'm showing you at the moment. But if you look down the bottom, it says movie set access. Now, Decker's asking £139.99 per month to be able to have access to behind the scenes set of a movie that's non-existent that he's claiming he's starring in, and for £139.99 you will get a behind the scenes look at this movie set, and autographed material from the cast. Now, bearing in mind that he's already had a scam about a month or so ago, and people lost some hard-earned money. Now he's producing another scam, which we all know there is no movie set. There is no movies coming up that this guy is going to be a starring role in, and this is just another scam. People, please be wise to this guy's antics lately. He's very desperate, it seems, for money, and he's willing to go to the extent to deceive his subscribers and anyone that's willing to pay this £139.99 a month, thinking in return they're going to receive a behind the scenes movie set tour. This is not the case, people. This is just another scam and ploy for Decker to get his hands on money. Now I'm going to play a short from Decker's channel, which is explaining all of this.
For access to the movies on set, which will give you access to come on set, get autographs and meet the cast. Go over and click join now, guys, and have a look at the new perk that's just been set up for access to the movies on set, which will give you access to come on set, get autographs and meet the cast. Go over and click join now, guys, and have a look at the new perk that's just been set up for access to the movies on set, which will give you access to come on set, get autographs and meet the...
Now let's just show you that again, guys. £4.99 there, picked on the wrong one. Let's go to that one. Let's go down. Movie set access, £139.99. Guys, be wise this Christmas. This is coming from somebody who has a heck of a lot of NFAs on his record. That's not what this live is about. This live is about bringing the awareness of people so they don't get scammed out of their hard-earned Christmas money this year by falling for this yet another scam to deceive not only the public but also people that subscribe to his channel. When's this guy ever going to stop? He only scammed people about a month or so ago out of a lot of money, £500 to be precise. This guy's desperate, and it's proven by the way he's become a beg like everybody else. And the difference is this guy is, he's out to scam people. There is no movie set. There is no movie stardom. So people, please rise up to this. Please do not join this guy's channel. £139.99, and you get a behind the scenes look on a movie set that's non-existent. When are people going to open their eyes and realise how desperate this individual really, really is? I don't get it myself. It's time that he disappears instead of scamming individuals. We're all short on money this year, especially with the prices of, the electric and the gas being so high at the moment. Barely any of us have, got any spare money left over. And, to think that this guy's willing to deceive us, of our hard-earned money, this close to Christmas, it's unbelievable. It's totally unbelievable, this. And I don't want anyone to fall victim to this guy's scheming and scamming. It was bad enough, about a month or so ago, when he deceived a gentleman and his son out of £500, claiming, there was going to be a fight and they could have like ringside seats to this fight. And these people are vulnerable. They see something like this, and the first thing they want to do is, oh, this looks racist, does. But what you got to bear in mind, people, this scam here about this movie set and behind the scenes and autographs, I mean, it's fantasy world. And £139.99, not just as a one-off payment, but this is a monthly ongoing charge that will be, taken from your bank account. When's it all going to stop? Especially this close to Christmas. People, wise up and open your eyes, to this guy. He's already proved, that he's just out to scam people. This was proved on the back end of a month or so ago. When £500 is a lot of money in this day and age, especially, with our bills rising constantly. And now he's trying to scam people out of a heck of a lot of money. £139.99. Now, just imagine, right, if this movie set was to go ahead in, say, February or March, just think how much money is going to be taken out of your bank. And, what he simply does is, if anyone's silly enough, to join up to this scam, as soon as you start mentioning you want your money back, he blocks you. This is nothing but one of the biggest scams that I've seen on YouTube over the past couple of months. Please, guys, be wise this Christmas. Spend your money in the shops. Don't look towards this channel or this person, because all he's simply going to do is relieve you of your money, and there is going to be no movie set for you to go to. So please, people, keep your wits about you this Christmas. And just because something seems good, it don't necessarily mean that it is good. This guy's already deceived, I think it was definitely three people he deceived about a month or so ago, of £500 people. Now, there was one particular gentleman, it took him a lot of back and forth, to get his money back. The only reason why Decca stepped up to give this guy back his money is because Danny Christie jumped in and gave this guy 2 tickets for the Danny Christie fight, and Danny shouldn't have to do that. I mean, that came out of Danny's own pocket, to rectify a problem that Decca, should have gave the guy back his £500. Well, I do believe, the gentleman did receive his £500 back, but no needless to say, You know, the guy had to put a fight up. He had to put numerous videos on YouTube as a way of communicating with Decca, because Decca had blocked him from all platforms, shapes and forms. You know, so the gentleman had no choice but to release a video, you know, asking Decca for the money back, and the excuse after excuse after excuse that came out of Decca's mouth. So, you know, guys, this is just another scheme and scam for Decca to relieve you of your hard-earned money. Now, I'm glad this got brought to my attention yesterday, you know, and I felt it was only my duty to put this awareness video out there, you know, to explain to these people that are going to be thinking that'll be a great Christmas present, you know, for their loved ones, or, you know, for their kids, you know. It would be a great opportunity if this was real. But unfortunately, people, it's not. You know, it's just another scam from Decca to receive money. And you will never get to go behind the scenes of this movie set because it's non-existent. You know, it's all in Decca's mind. You know, when is this all going to stop with this guy? I mean, if it wasn't bad enough that he's a convicted sexual predator, and he's got numerous allegations on his record for rapes against females, you know, and if all that wasn't bad, this guy's still lingering and loitering on YouTube, you know, producing these scams. People, don't take my word for it, but take history, you know, surrounding this guy's world and surrounding this guy's life, and, you know, make up your own choice. But, you know, I'm duty bound by putting this awareness video out there, because I don't want to see vulnerable people, you know, getting scammed off this guy. You know, and, you know, some of you guys are terrific out there. You guys are great guys, you know, because, you know, there's a lot of people out there helping to spread this awareness, because we don't like to see vulnerable people, you know, falling victim to this guy. You know, no doubt that, you know, the likes of like Karma Corner, I'm sure this guy's gonna, you know, do his own video of awareness, revolving around this scam of Decca Heggies yet again. But it costs me nothing to put these awareness videos out there, and, you know, this time of year, you know, we need every single penny that we can get, you know, to provide for our families. But yet, this guy, you know, he's just sat at home, you know, producing video after video after video, and, you know, this guy's just living in a fantasy world. And, you know, this awareness needs to be brought to this guy's ways of deceiving you good people of the YouTube community. So I'm hoping some of you guys are going to get this video shared far and wide, because I don't want to see anybody relieved of £139.99p a month for something that simply just does not exist. You know, this is just another scam so he can get his own Christmas money. You know, he's up in court in January, people, you know, on a driving offence, and there's a very, very good chance, you know, that this guy's going to be going to jail. So people, you know, please listen to this video. You know, it needs to be shared far and wide. You know, I don't want anybody else going through what the gentleman and his son went through about a month or so ago, as regards to a previous scam of this guy. He's on his channel, you know, and he's producing videos. This guy is very desperate. Indeed. I mean, he got caught out on the scam last month, and a month later he's come out with another scam. So people, just be wary of where you put your money. Be very careful what channels that you decide to follow. Be careful and look into things more, before parting with your money. Not everything seems to be what it is on the surface. But unfortunately, there is going to be one or two people that, are going to fall for this. And it's them that I'm reaching out to, or those that are thinking about putting money into this channel, into this membership access perk that is non-existent. He needs to be reported, for even coming up with scams like this that we all know. There is no movie set that he's starring in. This is just, garbage. Whether he's doing it for views or clicks, I may be hitting on the button, and his channel's not doing so well, and that means that the money he's receiving from YouTube, isn't quite enough, sufficient for him, through AdSense on his channel, that he needs to make up these perks, that are basically non-existent. But like I say, people, you don't have to take my word for this. Do your own due diligence. Do your own diving into this perk that he's put up for a movie set access. Because I put it to you guys today, this is non-existent. This is just another scam. And I just simply don't want you guys, falling for this again. He's very desperate at the moment for money. I'm all for channels to be monetized. I'm all for that, and having your links for your buy me a coffee. I'm all for that, because people put hard work into their channels. So they deserve to reap some rewards. But this guy here is just an out and out con man. He's gone from lows to lows, to the low of the low. Desperate for money. There is no movie set, guys. I hope there's going to be nobody that's going to put £139.99 into Decker's pocket, expecting to go behind the scenes of a movie set and receive signed, autographed material, from the stars of this apparent fictitious movie set that he's dreamed up the scam of. It kind of keeps me on my toes. And when I got informed about this yesterday, I'm doing my part by putting the awareness out, hoping that nobody's silly enough to line Decker's pocket with £139.99 a month. Because once you've made, like, say, 3 payments, say it's not happening until March, that's a heck of a lot of money to lose, people. This guy cannot be trusted at all. I just don't know when it's all going to stop. I mean, this guy's just so delusional. But unfortunately, he's got 11k supporters, that supports his channel. Knowing full well, the evidence that's out there, including his 55-page acro, to this guy's past. As you all may well be but You know, there are still a heck of a lot of people out there that haven't viewed the Dot story. You know, the Dot story will highlight the things that he's put females through. It is on my channel, Dot Story. Please, guys, take a look. Share it as far and wide as you can. And also, if you go across to the Humble Dryers channel, he's also got the Dot Story over on his channel. You know, and I'd like people to go over and view that video to see exactly whose sort of pocket that you're lining. You know, and on top of all of that, this guy, he's got allegation after allegation after allegation after allegation of rapes against females. And, you know, I'm duty bound to inform the public to yet another scam surrounding this guy, Dekahegi. Now, you don't have to take my word for it, guys, but, you know, please do your due diligence. You know, please look into this before you part with any of your hard-earned money. You know, because I don't want anybody to be falling short, you know, of this guy. You know, it's a lot of money this side of Christmas, and you know, I'll promise you that this is a total scam, as it was proved before a month or so ago. You know, and this word needs to get out there. Also, there's a voice recording between Decker and his mum, which is over on Bellringer's channel. You know, jump on over to Bellringer's channel and you know, go and listen to the numerous phone calls, but the one in particular is between Decker and his mum, where his mum explains that, you know, if there's one more allegation made, then he's going to look like a proper sex offender, and you know, he is a convicted sexual predator. He's been convicted of it, and against on top of that, there's numerous allegations for rape against females, and on top of all of that, Dot, which is a survivor of Decker, you know, she found the courage. So Dot, big up yourself, Dot. She found the courage, you know, to speak up and speak openly of what Decker put her through. That documentary is on my channel, the Dot Story, and also it's over on Humble Dryer's channel. But the message I'm putting out there today, people, is, you know, please don't fall victim of Dekahegi yet again, of this £139.99p perk for behind the movie scenes. That is never going to happen, guys. You know, please start looking into things before departing with your hard-earned money. I'm only here, you know, because, you know, it's not right for you guys to be deceived, you know, by anybody, you know, at any length or height. And you know, don't fall for this guy's narcissistic ways, you know, and he begs for money, you know, for things that are never ever going to take place. You know, it's a scam from head to toe, and the sooner that these people can realise, you know, the better it's going to be, because no doubt there is going to be one or two people that are going to, you know, fall for this scam. You know, but, you know, all I can do is put awareness out there, hoping people get the message and understand. You know, that this guy is just a con artist. Con artist from head to toe. I don't know how he's even got the audacity, you know, to come up with things like this, you know, on a YouTube platform that's, you know, meant for entertaining you guys through our content. You don't see me or, you know, many other channels putting links out for PayPal or for buy me a coffees, you know, because we're simply not in it for the money or the gain. You know, we're in it, you know, to bring awareness, you know, to people that want to scam people. You know, I'd not want to monetize my channel. I'm at the level where I can, um, you know, but my channel ain't about money. You know, my channel's about creating content for you guys that's different to all these other channels out there. You know, for content that you can actually take something from the knowledge that I put into the videos. Access to movie set means he'll let you sit in his mum's living room as he knocks one out over TikTok. I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny, you know, guys. I mean, this is a serious subject, you know, that I'm wanting to talk about here on this live. You know, again, it's bringing the awareness to those that don't know what he's all about. He's out there in the public domain, people. You know, there's lots of videos out there, you know, as to this guy's past, you know, and the allegations that, you know, has been put to him in the past also. And there's a documentary, Dot's story. You know, please, guys, go on over to Humble Dryer's channel, you know, and give that Dot story a watch. And you'll get the feel of what this guy's all about. But at the moment, it's highlighting his latest scam. You know, these people, you know, you know, whether they listen to us or listen to what's out there in the public domain, you know, he's down to them. We can only but, you know, put it up for their eyes and ears to be able to see and hear. You know, and ultimately it's their choice, it's their opinion, it's their option. You know, whether they listen to the advice and awareness, you know, that we guys will continue to keep bringing. For as long as this guy's going to be out there trying to deceive and scam people, we're forever going to be here, you know, bringing the awareness to this guy's antics. But $139.99 for a movie set perk by joining his channel, you know, it's a scam, guys. Total scam. You know, please do not fall for it. I don't even understand how he's got 11k subscribers, you know, that still fully support and back him against all of the evidence, you know, that's put out there in the YouTube community by numerous channels as regards to this fella's activities, as dirty as they are from his past. Everybody should be running a million miles away from him, you know, but I'll continue to bring awareness about characters like this to stop you guys from losing your hard-earned money to a scam artist. Now, the link's up there, pinned if anybody wants to jump on for 5 minutes, you know, and let me know what your true feelings are, you know, as regards to somebody who feels it necessary to keep ripping and scamming his way through the YouTube platform. You know, I know there's a lot of people that have got their own opinions about this guy. Everyone's got an opinion, and that's great. But just don't fall for this guy's scams anymore, people. £139.99 a month. It's just ridiculous. What's it going to be next? So, guys, I'm gonna wrap this live up, and thanks for listening, guys, and keep the foot on this guy's neck. Don't let this guy breathe, and please look into things as regards to this guy's channel and money before you depart with it. Don't just take his word for it. He might well want to give you his number so he can talk to you more about it, but don't listen to this guy. This guy is just absolute filth. It's disgusting the way that he feels it necessary to rip off people that tune into his content. But unfortunately, there are going to be people that are going to fall for this, and please view this video, get this video shared far and wide. It's a genuine reason to bring this awareness, because you tell me any other person that creates a non-existent scam on the YouTube platform in way to gain money by deception. And I'm hoping that one or two people will be reporting this channel to YouTube to highlight the deception by gaining money off people is wrong. But it's out there, guys. You've heard what my awareness words are, and I'm telling you to be more vigilant, be more wary, be more questionable to be given to this guy before parting with £139.99p. But I will tell you, there is no movie set, there is no behind the scenes access, and you're just going to be lining his pocket for Christmas. So take care, guys. Thank you for listening and taking note, guys. And I'll catch up with you later on. I'll be going live about 8-9 o'clock tonight. So take it easy, guys, and speak to you later.